Well, greetings, students. This is Mr.D, and this is Business 10, Introduction to Business here at Norco College. And this is just a quick welcome video introducing myself to you, as well as introducing you to the course. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Let's see if I can get this to work. There we go. There's my face, and welcome. So glad that you've joined up for my class. This is a 16-week introduction to business here at Norco College, and I thought I would just utilize or take advantage of being able to record a video and just give you a little introduction to the course, show you how to navigate Canvas, as well as just talk a little bit about the course itself. So first thing I'm going to do is just show you how to log into Canvas. So right now, of course, I am on my you're seeing my background of the class, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Let me see. I got to log in, so I'll do this here. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and log into Canvas, and you'll log into Canvas by either well, actually, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can go to the website norcocollege.edu, and you can come up here to a web advisor. You can do the about, but over here under employees, there's a Canvas link. So if you select that, it's gonna bring you to the login page for Canvas. Now I'm already logged in, so it's gonna bring me right to my dashboard, it's called. But if you've never logged into Canvas before, I believe it is your student your student email, and then it's your birth date. So it's your 2 days of your birth date, the 2 digits for your month, and then the 4 digits of your year. And then that'll get you into Canvas. And then once you're into Canvas, you'll be in your dashboard. And so you'll have all the classes you're taking listed in your dashboard. This is all the classes that I'm teaching. And so here we are, Business 10. It says Business 10. So go ahead and select that class, and that'll bring you into our Canvas homepage. Now, I created a homepage for all my classes. And this is basically where you can navigate and get around and not have to worry about where is everything. It's all right here on the home page. And so first off, and I'll come back to this, there's a start here button. So this is your first time logging in and you're ready to get started in the class. You can just click start here and that'll get you started. But just to note, there's other items here in this table on the home page that I want to describe to you. First off, there's the syllabus right here. So if you click that, it'll open the syllabus right here in Canvas so you can view it, or you can also download it if you want to have a downloaded version. So that's the first thing. And then there's the 4 modules. I've broken this class into 4 modules. They're about 4 weeks each. So every 4 weeks, you'll be completing another module and then moving into the next. I'll come back to those in a minute. There's a help button down here on the left that has the phone number for the help desk. It has the phone number for Canvas, as well as the email address for both. It also has my phone number, my cell number. You can text me on it, or it also has my email address if you need to contact me. So any help you need whatsoever, just click that and all of it's at your fingertips. Excuse me. Next to that is the textbook we're going to be using. There's a picture of it, but this is also a link to the ebook. So this is going to bring you into what's called Connect inside McGraw-Hill, and it's going to allow you to get to the textbook. And there's some instructions on how to do that inside the start here. But once you set it all up, you'll be able to just click this icon right here, and that'll bring you to the textbook. And that's kind of what you want once you get registered and set up. There is a cost, by the way, to use the ebook. It's like $40, but it's a lot cheaper than buying a hard copy, but your choice on how you want to do that. Then there's course videos here. So there was a time in which I did some videos. There's some specific things that I did videos on at one point or another. So it looks like it's not loading right now, but either way, once you select that, there should be some videos in there. Here's a couple. So there's a homework on Heart of Business. There's also Supply and Demand, where I go over that assignment, and I may be adding more. There's a welcome video that I'm doing right now that'll be right here. So there's a few teaching videos in this class. I don't really offer any Zoom sessions or anything in this class. It's pretty much runs itself. But if you need to meet with me, of course, I have office hours. So back to the home page. There's a course details button here. If you select that, it just describes the course. It gives you the SLOs, and it also gives you a schedule right here of what we're going to be covering. So make sure you read through that and get up to date on the schedule. And then, of course, there is a office hours, and you can't really see it. It's behind my picture, but the office hours link, if you select that, has a little guy sitting behind a desk. That gives you my office hours. So here they are right here. So if you need to meet with me, I'm available on campus in ATech 105A, which is the ATech buildings all the way, I guess you could say, kind of the northwest corner of the campus. It's right behind the IT building and right behind the CSS building. And so you can meet with me there. I'm also available online on Thursdays from 10 to 11. So you can also meet me then in Zoom. And there's a link right there for you to be able to connect with me. But the goal of that, of course, is just to answer any questions you have and help you with any assignments that you might be struggling with. So that's pretty much the Canvas homepage. So again, if you're ever lost, you can just simply click home up here at the very top left if you're on a computer, and it'll bring you back to this page. If you're on a cell phone, it's a little bit more, a little different. I'll show you that in just a second because under Start here, I explained that. So go ahead and click Start here. This will get you started in the class. So here is kind of a welcome by me. I introduce myself. There's a little bio as well. So if you click See Bio, it'll tell you kind of my background, my history. Here's the welcome video as well. If you click that, you can watch the video. Maybe you did, and that's why you're watching it. This is, of course, an online class, so everything is done in Canvas and online. Just so you know, there is no other access you need. If you want to get a hard copy of the textbook, you don't need to use Connect at all. But there is, Connect is connected to the class, but there's no assignments. All it is the textbook, an ebook. So don't pay for the access code when you buy a book. If you buy a book, you got a book. That's all you're going to be able to get access to by buying access. So don't buy the access. If you want to just buy the access, that'll give you the ability to connect with the book, but it's cheaper and easier just to do it through the class itself. And you can simply click this register right here, how to register. If you click that, it brings you to another page that describes how to register for the textbook. And here it automatically opened it. So you can go in, put in your email address, your password. It's not going to let you, so then it'll have you sign up. And so it's pretty simple to do. If you have any trouble, let me know, but that's where you can register for the textbook. And then here's the navigating the class. So if you're using a computer and you're kind of lost, where am I? I've clicked in multiple pages. Just come back to home up here on the left. But if you're on a cell phone or a tablet, it doesn't give you that menu on the left. You need to click the little down arrow right here in the top right corner, right next to the sunglasses. If you click that, it'll open up that same menu that you're seeing here to the left. And so you can go to the home, or you can go to modules, or wherever you want to go. So just so you know, that's how you can navigate in the course. And then as far as getting started, the steps that you need to take is number 1, read the syllabus. Number 2, watch the welcome video, which you're doing right now. Number 3 is take the SLO pre-test. So this is a test of 10 questions about business that are taken from the textbook. And this is just really to see what you might already know about business. You're going to be taking a post-test at the end. It's 10 extra credit points. It's automatically 10 points no matter how you score. So take that and you'll be over 100% on day 1 as far as the assignments go. There's also a mandatory check-in assignment. It's also extra credit, so you'll be 20 points above 100% if you do both of those assignments. And that's basically you're just introducing yourself, telling us a little bit about your journey and your goals. And then that's step number 4. Step number 5 is to get the textbook. Again, you can click here. It'll bring you to the same page that the link above did. If you want to look on Amazon to find it, you can click there. It's found on Amazon in that search. It's already searched for you. Or you can buy the book at the bookstore. I tell you to get the 13th edition. You can get the 12th edition. You can probably even get by with the 11th edition. Or if you want to buy the 14th and pay more, you can do that too. But easiest thing of all is just to get into the class, register for the textbook here, the ebook, and then when you need to read it, just go in and read it. That's probably the best way to handle it. Step number 6 is to get started by selecting module number 1. So you can select that. It should bring you to module 1, which it does. And so here I'm now in modules page. This page lists all of your assignments in order as you need to do them. So at the very top, there is Canvas help. There's my bio again. There's also a link to the ebook right here. Same thing as on the home page. And then right here is module 1, week number 1. So you can really navigate the class by simply going to the module that we're in based off the dates. So the date here is 2/12 to 2/18 in this particular session. So if that's the week that it is, that's what you should be completing that week. So you have a check-in assignment on week 1, which is the extra credit one I just told you about. You have your pre-test, which I also just told you about. Then you have your first homework assignment. And this is where you're going to watch a video of me filling out a form, and you just follow along and fill out your form in the same way. And then there's a quiz for chapter 1. So obviously you need to read chapter 1 for week number 1. And then you're going to start our first discussion post, which is basically you're going to watch some videos on the topic of how businesses can serve everybody. So it's actually one video. It's a TED Talk that you're going to watch. You're going to answer a couple of questions about that TED Talk, and then you're going to also view and comment on other students' posts. So the idea is that you have a discussion about the topic with other students. So that's going to be starting, and you're going to have probably 4 weeks to complete that. So you might want to do your initial post this week, and then next week you can comment and view other students' posts. So that's week number 1. As we roll into week number 2, there's another check-in assignment. You're actually going to be covering 2 chapters in week number, let's see, is that correct? Yeah, 2 chapters in week number 3. Week number 2. So there's a couple of times in the semester you're going to be doing 2 chapters. So it's a little bit more reading, but other than that, it's a 10-question quiz. And then there's also another homework assignment. And you do have a check-in assignment. The check-in assignments are every week, and the check-in assignments are meant to get you into the textbook and also to be shown some very important things that you don't want to miss. So the reason I have you do the check-in assignment is I'm driving you to topics that you must really understand and know. And so there's just simple questions. By the way, you don't have to, the questions are right out of the textbook. I'm not asking you to give your opinion. Just give me what the textbook says in answering the check-in assignment question. So that's pretty much how I run the class, and every week's very similar. At the end of module 1, you will have an exam in week number 4. And that exam is going to be based off of the chapters that you've read and studied up to that point. And then in module number 2 we'll start. You'll have a test in about 4 weeks for that. That'll only be on the chapters that we're studying in that module, and each module will be the same format. So everything is always due on Sunday night in my class. So any assignment that's opened on Monday is due on Sunday, especially the check-in assignments. I'm pretty flexible with your quizzes. I'm flexible with your discussion posts. I'm flexible with all the homeworks, but I'm not flexible with the check-in assignments. You must do them in 1 week. If you don't, then you lose those points for the semester. So, for that particular week. So it's worth each